Gemini, welcome to this just-in-time love reading. And if you are watching this, Gemini, trust that there is a message here for you about your relationship, your love life, maybe your person of interest. And it begins with loving yourself first, Gemini. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, if you're wanting to, attract a beautiful partner here, there might be some work here, some healing through really, loving yourself first. You can then truly be there for somebody else. Okay, what else have we got from the romance angels, Gemini? We've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe you've been going through a separation. It could have something to do with some unresolved healing or trauma. You might have some unresolved grief from a separation here, and you're being asked to really come to a place, Gemini, of loving yourself first, making sure that you've got that healed before you attract your next person. Otherwise, if there isn't any feelings that you might have carried about self-esteem or, what went down there, or stories about, abandonment or rejection, we can carry that energy into a new relationship, and then of course expect that to show up to validate our experience. So let's build on that message for you, Gemini. I have got prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay, so the Taurus energy is around commitments, and it can be around higher commitment. So it feels like there is a relationship for you ahead. Okay, how far ahead? Well, it will be different for all of you. So the message that I'm getting is that you have, been through a separation. For some of you, you might be going through it now. For others of you, it's in the deeper past, and you're being asked to maybe do some work on repairing, some work on yourself, some work on your shadow, some work on repairing and healing, because there is actually prosperity and love here ahead for you. And you want to be ready for that, okay? So let's go to the tarot, Gemini, and see what we have here. There's more to the story. 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, look, I know it's a 10 of Pentacles here, but 10s are also completion. So I think there was the completion of a long-term relationship, for some of you an engagement or marriage, or at least a live-in de facto situation. And I think that has felt like, a real upheaval there, because maybe you thought that was your stability, your security, but it's ended up in separation here, and there is definitely a grieving process. But remember, prosperity lies ahead. There absolutely is a happy outcome for you in the future. Now, there could have been a Queen of Cups involved. Now, gender in specific, this is a Cancer energy here. There could have been a Cancer energy involved here who was your person. Alternatively, if we're talking about what work needs to be done, the Queen of Cups is this energy of, really being emotionally in control, emotionally intelligent. Okay, we don't have to control it all the time, but you know what I mean. Keeping that balance and being able to keep an even keel, even when there are, arguments or conflict or disagreements, or not seeing eye to eye in a connection. So there might be some emotional restabilizing that is needing to happen here, Gemini. That might be the healing, and sometimes that is achieved by fully releasing the grief that we truly heal. And there's different systems you can use. Emotional freedom technique, you can do different types of body work, or sometimes the Queen of Cups is like a counselor therapist energy as well, so that you can prepare yourself. Otherwise, the Devil, that unhealthy pattern, that unhealthy relationship or element of what went down there may either come into your next partnership, or the Devil can be the temptation to maybe actually be drawn back into an unhealthy situation. So if there's a separation, or there's been a trial separation, and hey, maybe you actually initiated that, Gemini, this here could be the temptation to go back to maybe an emotionally unstable person who uses that as manipulation, collateral, gaslighting in order to entrap you. So maybe you won't complete the situation. So this could indicate that the tables can turn there, okay? So be very mindful of the intentions and the agendas of others, especially somebody who might play the role of the Queen of Cups, the nurturer, or the provider, heartfelt energy that then turns once this is really once they know that where they've got you, where they want you, okay? So yeah, Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning for you, okay? There is a new beginning for you, but again, there is some energetic cleansing or healing, Gemini, from this past connection. Because if you were dealing with a narcissist here, with that devil energy, narcissists are often attracted to the people pleaser vibe, right? There's a fine line between, being nice and being supportive and being someone who gives away their power, to please others, and narcissists thrive on that. So what I'm getting here, Gemini, is that you're coming out of a narcissistic relationship. There's separation here on the horizon, if there's not already. There has been some hurt, some impact of this behavior on you, and there's going to be some healing that needs to happen. It feels like it's a bit of a timely thing that needs to happen here, Gemini, because the Ace of Wands and prosperity lies ahead would indicate, this is the new moon energy, that there's actually going to be a new connection, new passion coming forward for you, and you're really being asked to sort of cleanse yourself, heal from this, and get yourself ready. Once you're in this situation here, you will look back and go, why did I stay so long? This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. So love yourself first, Gemini. This separation is a blessing, and there is some kind of beautiful new beginning on the horizon for you. If you'd like a personal reading, Gemini, first link down below will take you to my website to check those out. And please do follow along on Instagram for daily readings. I also do free little personal readings on there from time to time, but you need to be there following and checking my story for when I put the call out. Just wishing you all the best and love, Gemini. Bye for now.